right, ladies and gentlemen, today's featured video Mini Cooper ride along is our friend Michael. He sent us a 1967 Austin Mini Cooper S Mark II. Now that's right, I said 1967 Mark II. Well, how did that happen? Because the first real Mark IIs came out in '68. Because in the United States, we passed the US EPA and DOT in 1967. So the dealers that were selling minis at the time were trying to scramble to get the very, last minis in '67 sold. So if you received a Mark II that was manufactured in late 1967, it was entitled a 67. So a lot of people back in the late 60s wanted the new Mark II. That was the new hot rod. And there's the Mark I guys and the Mark II guys. I love them both. Sliding windows, external hinges. That's cool, mini world, right? So I'm gonna talk about this car while I'm driving it so that you guys can ride along with me. So let's just shut this mouth up and get in and go. Ready? Come on. Okay, here we go for a ride in Michael's 1967 Mark II Mini Cooper. Before I do, I'm going to turn on the headlights because we put the Lucas P700s in with super bright LEDs. And wow, those things are so bright. Wow, look at that. Okay. First off, I just got to say the driving position is wonderful. I called Michael up and said, hey man, I really want to put a Moto-Lita steering wheel in this thing and a short shift or a quick shift with the specialist components shift knob and shift extension. All right. Trying to not let my camera hit the garage. So we did a lot of really fun, cool stuff to this car. Let's start with the wheels and tires. We put the 6x10 deep dish VTO wheels on it. That's a new 10-inch wheel made here in the USA. And I'm really liking those VTOs, the mini light style wheel. He's got some 4-piston alloy calipers on there with solid rotors. Adjustable lower control arms, tie rods, poly bushings. It's got, I mean, Michael really went to town on this thing. Now, we didn't do all the work on it. We finished it. We needed to set the ignition timing. It has the Jet Motors Ultimate Ignition upgrade in it with the Pertronix Igniter 1, or is it the 2? I don't remember. It has a lot of the Jet Motors things on it. Of course, we had to adjust the carburetors. It's got twin 1.5-inch SU carburetors on it, which work really well. They're new. I don't like used carburetors. New carburetors, people. Look at this. I'm just look at how I'm sitting with my hand right close to the shifter and the steering wheel. And this is a remote shift, not a rod change. And look at this. Look at that. Now, if you've ever driven a remote shift Mini before, that's incredible. They normally feel like churning butter. They're kind of sloppy and sticky and, anyway, this is perfect. Here, I'm just gonna nail it. Wow. This goes pretty damn good. Wow. Man, that's scooting right along. That was fast. Brakes are outstanding. I love those brakes. So anyway, let's talk about some of the more things that we have done. We put in this really old school white font Smith's tachometer and these really cool Newton commercial floor mats. We set the alignment. We had to do a lot to get the alignment straight and get this car to track straight. The caster, the camber, the toe, we spent a lot of time setting up how minis handle. I've talked about this before in our other videos. The handling of a Mini is what's really important. Wow, this car drives nice. I just love that shifter, I gotta tell you. Now you may say, oh, it looks funny with it, that stick's so long. Hey, it might look funny, but listen, when you're driving it, it's wonderful because it's just right there and you have all this leverage. So it's really easy to shift. Watch this, I'm gonna just use 2 fingers. Watch. Going uphill, hang on. Do you see that? Watch this. It's just, so nice. Anyway, this is a really well-built motor. I believe Keith Calver put this motor together, and it's awesome. This thing scoots right along. It's making a ton of power. I don't know what cam or anything is in it, but I can tell you it's happy. This car is doing everything right, you guys. Beautiful green color, white top. I love this black and chrome interior with this Motorita steering wheel. Everything's tying together really well in this thing. It's comfortable, it's fast. Michael, you are gonna love your car. You are gonna have so much fun with this thing. I'm having fun. I really enjoyed putting it together or finishing it for you. That was fun. Thank you, my friend. So this actually has an emergency handbrake that doesn't have the button. So you have to pull up and push the button to lock it in. This is a, I guess the autocross handbrake. So if you ever get in a Mini and you go, hey, why doesn't it, you know, stay? Well, so you can use your handbrake turns, and if you want it to stay, you push the button and it locks into place. All right. Here we go. All right, that was your ride along in a 1967 Austin Mini Cooper Mark II. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. We'll see you on the next one.